I spend tons of time on the computer printing labels, printing stacks of information, going to think about doing or the information I need. I'm not digital, so I like to have that paper in front of me to go back to and refer to it, or file it away, or put it on my nightstand to read for later. So I print tons of stuff, and I found a great printer hack. This is going to save so much money for you if you have to go out and buy printer cartridges every single time your printer tells you that you're low on ink. And I want to tell you one thing. My printer will tell me that I'm low on ink when my printer cartridge is still like a quarter full. I mean, to me, that's like a heck of a lot of printing that can still be done when your printer's telling you that you have no ink. So I think that the printers kind of give you these signals. You have a bunch of ink still in there and you're able to print more. And that's how they make their 30 or 40 bucks off of you every time you need to go buy a new cartridge. Printer, where they make the money, it's buying the ink cartridges that you need to do. My stuff from is called www.inkproducts.com. It's a great company. They sell. You have to go on their website and find a compatible printer that they make their kits for. There's quite a few, lots of name brands, Laser, Inkjet, whatever you have. But make sure you do your homework before you invest in a kit, because it has to be compatible with that type of computer or that type of printer. So what the kit has is it's got these printer cartridges. So mine is individual. They don't have the primary colors in one cartridge. And then of course the black ink. Using them, I've got 2 sets of the cartridges. And then they send you some refills. They send you like a little syringes with some needles on them to fill up the cartridges. You have to have some silver tape. I bought this at Lowe's. My first kit came with silver tape. I used it all up. So I went to Lowe's, and this is just duct tape. This is, I think you'll find this in the plumbing section, or I think it's insulation. I think it's like for actual duct tape. So this is a silver 3M tape. And then of course the ink. So this is like my 4th bottle of black ink. And then they send you the primary colors, and this is how you fill your ink up. And it has to be specific for your printer. Like mine says HP, and then the model number of my printer. So it's very specific. Like I said, do your homework first. You can always call them, ask some questions, but it's really self-explanatory. Just go on the website and figure it out. It's a little bit pricey. I think it's like 70 bucks for the first kit for all your supplies, but it's going to save you, couple $1,000 bucks depending on how much you print over the years. I've had my first kit for 3 years. It still works great. I had to purchase the second kit because my printer was starting to understand the chip on the cartridge. And what I mean by chip, cartridges come with this chip on them. And this is a chip that tells the printer, see this gold thing right here? It's like an actual like metal chip. And it tells the printer, what brand of cartridge it is, how full it is, how much printing you've done on it. So the printer will actually know if it's a counterfeit cartridge, and then it won't print anything. Even if the cartridge is totally completely full of ink, the printer will just start spitting out pages with no ink on them, because the chip has told the printer that you've cheated them out of 40 bucks and you didn't go buy a cartridge from a big box store. So how to get around this? You buy the kit from the inkproducts.com, and by the way, I have no affiliation with this company. I'm just a huge loyal customer, big fan of their product. Go in and refill the cartridges, and the kit comes with all the instructions. Take a magnet, and you just go to Walmart, and they've got $2 packages of magnets, like in the arts department or something like that. And you take the magnet, and you take this magnet and you run it across the magnetic strip, and you actually touch it and you run it across there. It's on each side of the magnet. One's positive, one's negative. So I just run it across there real gently. You don't want to scratch it, you don't want to mess it up, and then you just run it across there a couple times, and then put it in the printer, and the printer will come back on, and it'll act like nothing happened. And it'll just start printing out tons of pages for you again until the chip or the ink starts to run low, and it tells you that, hey, you've got non HP ink or cartridge. Anyway, it's a really good way to save a lot of money, a lot of stress, a lot of headaches, and you don't feel like you're getting ripped off when you have to go to Staples and spend, you know, your 40 bucks of cash out of your wallet. Down below, and one more thing is that on these cartridges you buy from the company, they're really good cartridges. But what I noticed is, like, the chips, the printer starts to wear out the chips, because like I said, I do a lot of printing. So this is the chip that's on the one of the cartridges. And it's a little bit different than the other one, but they kind of vary. So these chips you can actually, I think, buy for like 14-15 bucks for 4 of them, and I have to use the 4 because I have the 3 primary colors and the 1 black. So what you have to do is you can just peel these off really simple. You just get like a razor knife, you know, or a razor blade, and you just real gently, you know, pull it off. If it's, you know, if it's not working anyway, you don't have to be like super junk, because it's gonna, like, you're gonna throw it away anyway. But when you put the new one on, it just sticks on there, you know, just like, or you can use like a little tiny bit of glue, but I never needed to. I just, you know, take it on and just stick it on there and just press down pretty good and do that. But hey, the magnet trick works really good. I've never done it on actual HP cartridges. You can't refill those anyway. I never found a way to refill those, the ones you buy from the big box stores. But the printer cartridges you can get from inkproducts.com, they will refill all the time. I mean, it's so easy. It's really simple. There is a method to it you have to follow, but it's super simple. If it still kicks back on you and your printer will still reject it, which it will after over a time, because it's like starts to get smart, which, you know, how can printers be that smart? But with these chips, they are. So yeah, just take your magnet, run it over you gotta have it out of the cartridge, but just run it over the little chip on there, and you're good to go. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I hope it saves money. Hey, I'd rather go have a nice dinner or go grocery shopping for some really great food that I'm craving than spend 40 or 50 bucks on my cartridges, you know. And I'm sure if you've ever shopped and you've had to go buy cartridges, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go get all of them all right now, you know, 100 bucks. So, you know, 100 bucks is a lot of money. You might want to go do something else with it. I'd rather much be having fun than lining the pockets of major printer manufacturers, even when I still have printer ink left in my cartridges, like this one told me I had no ink left. Subscribe, like my videos. I will be bringing more back. I've just kind of taken things from my life and sharing them with you, things that have really helped me, and hopefully it'll help you too, because I learned so much from the people, and I hope you can learn a little bit from me. All right, well, hey, great health to you guys. Happy thoughts. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.